Hello, Adeposi Okupe here, and would you like to get more sales in your business? If you're in affiliate marketing, home business, direct sales, network marketing, stick around. I'm going to be sharing one simple tip that I learned just this morning, and it's just like a simple tweak that you could apply to your business and start seeing results immediately. So stay tuned, and I'll see you on the inside. All right, welcome back. And it's a book I picked up yesterday, and I started going through it this morning. And it's a book. It's called Go for No. Go for No, and it's a simple perspective shift. Okay, that you can apply in your home business and apply to yourself personally in your general endeavors, and actually start seeing radical changes. And it's just like normally we're conditioned and programmed to set goals, positive goals. Okay, set positive goals, like, okay, I want to hit this target, and once I hit this target, this is how much monthly income I will have. Or once I hit this target, this is how many sales I will get. This is the rank I will achieve by hitting this target. But more often than not, we're actually shortchanging ourselves and limiting, our potential by going through that route. And it was just a perspective shift. And for instance, instead of setting positive goals, you set negative, maybe not negative goals, but you go for no's, go for more no's in your business. In network marketing in particular, which is where I'm involved, is there's something called rejection, and it's something that a lot of network marketers struggle with, is the fear of rejection. And if you just change your mind from seeing rejection as a bad thing, and maybe as a disapproval, or as people not approving of what you're doing or approving of you as a person, if you stop seeing rejection that way and start seeing it as a stepping stone to success, your mind, your perspective just shifts, and it actually helps you. There were a lot of numbers. All right, welcome back. And I'm just going to share something I learned just this morning. It's a new book I got written by Andrea Waltz and Richard Fenton. It's called Go for No. This was actually a recommendation on a show I watched yesterday, where Eric Worre was interviewing one of my surrogate mentors, Higdon. And he recommended, the Go for No book, and said how he applied the strategies in that book to, take him from foreclosure in, I think, 2010, and within a space of 6 months, from foreclosure and, being bankrupt and being broke and in debt, to making about $40,000 monthly income in about 6 months. And it's a simple philosophy, and it actually quite interested me, so I decided to get the book myself. And it's Go for No by Andrea Waltz and Richard Fenton. And at least I started, I got the audio version, and I started listening to it this morning, and I picked up a few things that I think will be beneficial to you. But the general idea is, we are conditioned and trained, to set goals, positive goals, for how many yeses we can get in our business, how many people say yes to join our opportunity, to buy our products, to sign up with us. And we kind of see rejection as a negative thing. We see people saying no to you, see it as a negative thing. And we know the fear of rejection is actually one of the biggest obstacles many network marketers face. And so it's just like a paradigm shift. and it's a shift in your perspective of how you view, how you view rejection. Actually using rejection and using that to build your business. So instead of going for how many yeses can you get, in a week or in a day, we go for how many no's we can get. And there was a simple example that he gave that really made sense to me. And he says, okay, if I set a weekly target, of, okay, let me look at a weekly target. If I set a weekly target of getting 3 yeses, 3 people to say yes in my business. So if I go out on Monday and I say I want to prospect 3 people every day, okay, and I expose 3 people to my opportunity, and what if on my first day, that's Monday, what if I get a winning streak and I have those 3 people say yes and they actually sign up right there on the spot? What happens is that I've achieved my weekly target on day 1, and even though I have about 6 days left, or let's say I'm working 5 days in a week, even though I have 5 days left, I've achieved my target on day 1. And what usually happens is when we achieve that target, we kind of just go into comfort zone mode and just coast over the week and really not apply ourselves as we would if we hadn't achieved that success. So in that example, the success we had actually it prevents us from achieving our full potential that week. Because if I look at it the other way and said, instead of going for 3 yeses, okay, I look at how many people do my normal closing ratio, let's say I have to approach 10 people to get 3 yeses. So that means I have 7 no's, right? I have 7 no's to get 3 yeses, right? 10 people, 7 no's, 3 yeses. So if I want to get 3 people to sign up to my business, I have to show 10 people, meaning 7 of them said no and 3 people said yes. So instead of looking for 3 people, 3 yeses as my target, I focus on the no's. Because what happens is, let's say, taking the same example now, I start on Monday and my target is to get 7 no's. But what if I start Monday and I have 3 yeses, a winning streak, 3 people say yes, and they sign up on the spot and join my business? Even though I've signed up 3 people, which would have been my target, but because my target is not the yeses, my target is the no's. So I've not achieved my target for that week, and that would keep me going and drive me to keep exposing every day of the week until I achieve my target of 7 no's. So if the second day I get 2 no's and 1 yes, one person signs up, I've had 2 no's for the week, but I still need 5 no's to go. So you get how that applies and it builds up that way. Actually, the video I was watching yesterday with Higdon and Eric Worre, Higdon was saying that he went for 20 no's in a day, and that's gangster. I mean, 20 no's in a day. Imagine how many people might have said yes. Imagine how many, the opportunity just increases when you look at it from the standpoint of how many no's can I get in a particular period as opposed to how many yeses. So definitely, well, I just started reading the book and that caught my interest, and I decided to share that with you. Just stay tuned for more videos I'll be posting on what I learned from this book, and then I'll definitely keep you posted on how it goes when I start applying these tips, because I've started applying it this night actually, but I'll keep you posted on the results. Alright, so I hope you got value out of that, and if you'd like to get more tips and strategies on how to build your home business, definitely hop over to my website on adeposiokupe.com, and so that you can get videos like this delivered directly to your email box. Feel free to share this message, this post with your teams and anybody you think might get value out of this. I definitely want to hear what your opinion is. If you think it's a good idea, have you used this before? How did it work? Drop a comment for me in the comment box, and stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next video.